National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a flash flood warning for western Suffolk County in southeastern New York until 11 a.m. At 9:58 a.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly. Radar estimated maximum hourly rates of up to 2 inches per hour that will cause more serious widespread urban flooding. Some locations that will experience flooding include Islip, Brentwood, Comeg, Huntington Station, Center Reach, Deer Park, Lindenhurst, Hauppauge, Ronkonkoma, Stony Brook, Babylon, Holbrook, Dix Hills, Smithtown, and Bayshore. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 11 a.m. for the following county: Suffolk, New York. National Weather Service in Upton has issued a flash flood watch for portions of southern Connecticut, northeast New Jersey, and southeast New York, including the following areas: in southern Connecticut, southern Fairfield; in northeast New Jersey, eastern Bergen, eastern Essex, eastern Passaic, eastern Union, Hudson, western Bergen, western Essex, western Passaic, and western Union; in southeast New York, Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, northern Nassau, northern Queens, northern Westchester, Staten Island, Rockland, southern Nassau, southern Queens, and southern Westchester. Until 11 p.m. this evening, narrow bands of heavy showers could produce rainfall rates from 1 to 3 inches per hour as they move across the same area. With wet antecedent conditions, flash flooding is possible. There is a chance for widespread life-threatening flooding of small rivers, streams, brooks, and urban areas. A flash flood watch means that conditions may develop that lead to flash flooding. Flash flooding is a very dangerous situation. You should monitor later forecasts and be prepared to take action should flash flood warnings be issued. The coastal... announcement from the National Weather Service. Flash flood watch in effect until 11 p.m. this evening. The National Weather Service in Upton has issued a flash flood watch for portions of southern Connecticut, northeast New Jersey, and southeast New York, including the following areas: in southern Connecticut, southern Fairfield; in northeast New Jersey, eastern Bergen, eastern Essex, eastern Passaic, eastern Union, Hudson, western Bergen, western Essex, western Passaic, and western Union; in southeast New York, Bronx, Kings, Brooklyn, New York, Manhattan, northern Nassau, northern Queens, northern Westchester, Richmond, Staten Island, Rockland, southern Nassau, southern Queens, and southern Westchester. Until 11 p.m. this evening, narrow bands of heavy showers could produce rainfall rates from 1 to 3 inches per hour as they move across the same area. With wet antecedent conditions, flash flooding is possible. There is a chance for widespread life-threatening flooding of small rivers, streams, brooks, and urban areas. A flash flood watch means that conditions may develop that lead to flash flooding. Flash flooding is a very dangerous situation. You should monitor later forecasts and be prepared to take action should flash flood warnings be issued. Fairfield, Connecticut, and the following counties: in New Jersey, Bergen, Essex, Hudson, Hunterdon, Middlesex, Monmouth, Morris, Passaic, Somerset, Sussex, Union, and Warren, and the following counties: in New York, Bronx, Brooklyn, Nassau, Manhattan, Orange, Putnam, Queens, Staten Island, Rockland and Westchester, and New York Harbor. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, broadcast radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The coastal water. Flash flood watch in effect until midnight tonight. The National Weather Service in Mount Holly has expanded the flash flood watch to include portions of southern Delaware and New Jersey, including the following areas in southern Delaware, Delaware beaches, and inland Sussex. In New Jersey, Atlantic coastal Cape May, coastal Atlantic, coastal ocean, Cumberland, eastern Monmouth, ocean, and southeastern Burlington. Until midnight tonight, multiple rounded showers and thunderstorms can be expected through tonight. Torrential downpours with storms that develop this evening could produce rainfall rates greater than 2 inches per hour. While the entire area will not receive heavy rain, isolated rainfall totals of 3 to 6 inches are possible where storms track over the same locations. Torrential rain falling in a short period of time will result in rapidly rising water levels along streams and creeks and in areas of poor drainage. Significant roadway flooding is possible in isolated areas. A flash flood watch means that conditions may develop that lead to flash flooding. Flash flooding is a very dangerous situation. You should monitor later forecasts and be prepared to take action should flash flood warnings be issued. Flash. Deaths occur in vehicles. In Mount Holly, New Jersey, has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Berks County in eastern Pennsylvania, northwestern Montgomery County in southeastern Pennsylvania, Lehigh County in eastern Pennsylvania, southern Northampton County in eastern Pennsylvania, until 4:30 p.m. At 3:46 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Cloudsville to Wernersville, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor damage to vehicles is possible. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Allentown, Reading, Easton, Bethlehem, Forks, Emmaus, Wyomissing, Northampton, Wilson, Tullatown, Nazareth, Birdsboro, Kutztown, Fleetwood, Singing Spring, Laurelville, Wilmington, Bath, Wernersville, and New Manstown. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. for the following counties in Pennsylvania: Berks, Lehigh, Montgomery, and Northampton. The National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Fulton County in northwestern New Jersey, northwestern Worcester County, southwestern Somerset County, Montgomery County in southeastern Pennsylvania, Bucks County in southeastern Pennsylvania, northeastern Chester County in southeastern Pennsylvania, northern Philadelphia County in southeastern Pennsylvania, northern Delaware County in southeastern Pennsylvania, until 6 p.m. At 5:10 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along the line extending from near Quakertown to near Chester Springs, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Philadelphia, Trenton, Somerville, Bensalem, Ewing, Norristown, Phoenixville, Lansdale, West Norton, Middlesex, East Norton, Princeton, Bound Brook, Manville, Bristol, Quakertown, Percy, Douglastown, Durham, and Conshohocken. Intense thunderstorm lines can produce brief tornadoes and widespread significant wind damage. Although a tornado is not immediately likely, it is best to move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These storms may cause serious injury and significant property damage. In addition to large hail and damaging winds, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Here is the... The National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Morris County, northeastern Houghton County, and northwestern New Jersey, northern Somerset County, until 6:30 p.m. At 5:46 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Annandale, or 14 miles northwest of Somerville, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and nickel-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Morristown, Somerville, Bridgewater, Madison, Chatham, Morris Plains, Mendham, High Bridge, Clinton, Peapeck and Gladstone, Glen Gardner, Chester, Hampton, Lebanon, Califon, Far Hills, Martinsville, Newington, Annandale, and White House Station. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service office in Mount Holly, New Jersey. The coastal waters... The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Orange County and southeastern New York until 6:30 p.m. At 5:54 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Montgomery or near Walden, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This severe thunderstorm will be near Walden around 6:05 p.m. Gardnertown around 6:20 p.m. Newburgh and New Windsor around 6:30 p.m. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Southwestern Monmouth County, southern Middlesex County, southeastern Montgomery County and southeastern Pennsylvania, southeastern Bucks County and southeastern Pennsylvania, northern Philadelphia County and southeastern Pennsylvania, until 7 p.m. At 5:54 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near New Hope to Narberth, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Philadelphia, Trenton, Old Bridge, Bensalem, East Brunswick, South Brunswick, Sayreville, North Brunswick, Ewing, Princeton, Florence, Burlington, Bristol, Riverside, Hatboro, Jamesburg, Highttown, Jacotown, Roberts, and Bordentown. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service office in Mount Holly, New Jersey. Here is a The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a special marine warning for Sandy Hook, New Jersey to Fire Island Inlet, New York, out 20 nautical miles, New York Harbor, until 7:45 p.m. At 6:44 p.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from South Amboy to near Lower New York Harbor, moving northeast at 15 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar indicated. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Strong thunderstorms will be near Sandy Hook and Sandy Hook Bay around 6:50 p.m. Lower New York Harbor around 6:55 p.m. The Verrazano Narrows Bridge around 7 p.m. Rockaway Inlet around 7:15 p.m. Jamaica Bay around 7:35 p.m. Upper New York Harbor around 7:45 p.m. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Severe. The National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Northern Ocean County, Southeastern Mercer County, Northeastern Burlington County, Monmouth County, Central Middlesex County, until 8 p.m. At 7 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Tottenville to near Georgetown, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Toms River, New Brunswick, Perth Amboy, Long Branch, Asbury Park, Sandy Hook, Edison, Lakewood, Middletown, Old Bridge, Jackson, Howell, East Brunswick, Sayreville, Marlborough, Manalapan, Carteret, Tinton Falls, Holmdel, and Red Bank. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a special marine warning for coastal and outer waters from Sandy Hook to Little Egg Inlet, New Jersey, until 8:45 p.m. At 7:44 p.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Sandy Hook to 7 nautical miles west of Silverton, moving east at 20 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to 40 knots and small hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Ocean Gate, Seagirt Reef, Atlantic Highlands, Monmouth Beach, Seabright, Axel Carlson Reef, Silverton, Fairhaven, La Valette, Shark River Reef, Point Pleasant Beach, Belmar, Seaside Park, Manasquan Inlet, Pine Beach, and Sandy Hook Reef. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Marine.